live in a society where it's always very categorical, dismissive, and I'm just interested in doing quality work every day and let other people judge that. And but as well, I believe a strong club is people who make decisions, who make the right decisions. And what has gone wrong in a modern society, it's not anymore, is this the right decision, but is this popular or not popular? Is to buy this player popular or not popular? Is to sack this manager, is to employ this manager popular or not popular? That has nothing to do with competence. People have responsibility, have to make the right decision, and today maybe more than ever, be strong enough to make decisions who are not popular. The more expensive a player is, the more credit he gets. Nobody looks, can he dribble, can he pass, can he kick the ball? No. Oh, if it costs 150 million, he must be absolutely exceptional. But I think we have to keep it simple and just make the right decision. We have values in our club that are maybe not rated always, but one of the values we have at our club is to give a chance to young people and to educate them. And every year we bring players out, and that is not many clubs can say that. I don't like the idea that a football team is created only by buying players from outside. If you want somewhere, they have to feel there's something important for them that is bigger than themselves, and that is a club. And you can only give that if the core of your team is for a long time at the club. And that's why, if you analyze well, all the big modern teams have been successful around that. The pleasure in it all is to develop people, to give moments of happiness.
Dennis Bergkamp is in, and that is brilliant. A touch of class, world class.
You build a player like you build a house with a basement. You know, the basis of a player is the technique. You get that between 7 and 14 years of age. If you have no technical skill at 14, you can forget it. You will never be a football player.
Yeah.
Then the second part is the physical aspect. The first floor is the physical talent of the player. Unfortunately, that is decided between 14, 17, where you see, okay, we'll be quick enough, strong enough. And then the second floor is the tactical aspect. Does he understand the game? How can I relate to you if you have the ball? Do I understand where to go? And then the final part that is decided at 18, 19 years of age is how much do I want to be successful? Am I ready not to go to the disco on Friday night because on Saturday I want to have a good game? You're smiling, but you know you went to the disco. And that's the final floor, and what I call the roof. No, if you have no roof, it rains in, and when it rains in, the house collapses.
Honestly, at Highbury, to score from a starting position similar to that one, but on this occasion he's looked for Bergkamp, who looks for Vieira! Well, we thought they wouldn't settle for the draw. Yet again, Arsenal in a matter of seconds have turned defending into classic counter-attack.
Pay education of young players with points. I play a young central defender of 20 years old. I know he will cost me points in the season. And I have to stand up for that. If I play a 28-year-old centre-back, maybe less talented, it will cost me less points. But I will not give a chance to a young player. And at some stage, I must say, as a manager, sometimes you feel lonely to stand up there and say, no, I want this boy to play because he deserves it. But just to deserve it, I know as well that he will make mistakes. Because you learn your job at 23 years of age, 23, 24, you have a player. But until 23, we make up and down.
Ramsey, Rosicki lays it off, opportunity from a tight angle for Walcott, and it's driven in at close range by Olivier Giroud, and Arsenal have got just what they needed at the start of this game. They pulled a goal back already, they lead in the area.
What is good is that people are better informed. People know. And today we are questioned much more about our knowledge, about our decisions. And our job is decision making, selection. And of course that is super analyzed, and we face a tribunal every week, every 3 days. And that's maybe the resistance to stress. The belief in your own thinking has to be much stronger than it was before, because you're much more under scrutiny than before.
Maybe a few words from Poyet at half-time, but Arsenal are simply too good at the moment. Rosicki, beautiful play, Thomas Rosicki, that is a wonderful goal from Arsenal.
That brings back memories of the Wiltshire goal against Norwich. I think we may have a...
And I believe as well that a life of a strong human being is to have a long-term target and not to fade during that trip, you know. Who can maintain the focus? Who is capable to go from A to B without being down every time that you have a disappointment? Who can maintain the motivation level? And that's what is really interesting in our job.
Okay.
Well, honestly, in my job, I believe that the main quality is to be an optimist. If you see the future in a negative way, you commit suicide in my job. It is perceived that the championship is over, but I don't think that completely, even if Leicester is in a very strong position. But I think we have to continue to fight until the last minute of the season. You're responsible for the motivation of all the people around you. You have to pick up everybody inside the club. You should see what the club is about after a big defeat, you know. It's like a lost war and everybody's on the floor. So you have to be an optimist and say to people, come on, my friends, we are good enough to pick up and win our next game, and we can do this together. Remember how good you are. And because everybody forgets quickly in life how good he is and how good he can be when things go wrong. I believe my job is to be an optimist as well. An exceptional week.
Lundberg. On the left-hand side here, Lundberg and Henry. Lundberg's going himself. Freddie Lundberg has curved one. Oh, another wonderful goal for Arsenal.
The most important life lesson is that you meet in your life the possibility to share the values that are important for you. And why did I stay at Arsenal? You know that I had plenty of opportunities to go to very glamorous clubs, but I think when you found what is important for you, that means you share the values that are important for you with your club. Don't be stupid enough just for an ego or a glory problem to go somewhere else. And I'm very proud of that, you know. I resisted to attractions who looked much more glorious just to be faithful to what I believe is right in life.
So that tenacity, that fidelity.
Tenacity is the most underrated quality in life. We all speak about talent, intelligence, glamour, but tenacity is the common thing for every successful person in life, you know. Maintain that motivation to go from A to B and to keep your focus on that target without any weakening. That is called tenacity. Stamina in your motivation.